going on? I'll teach you how to skateboard today. Yeah. I'm live. I want to learn how to skateboard. Teach you how to skateboard. First thing first, you need a helmet, safety. And second, you need a skateboard in order to skateboard. So there's like different positions to skateboarding. And I'll show you. I'll lower this down a bit. There we go. It's probably better. What's up, Deanster? What's going on, man? So I'm goofy. So if you're putting right foot forward and then left foot back, that's goofy position. Goofy position. But if you are actually putting your left foot forward and your right foot back and you're skating this way, this is actually regular. But since I'm goofy, the opposite to that stance for me is switch. But if you were regular, the opposite to you, goofy, would be then switch. So if you're right foot forward, this is goofy. And if you're left foot forward, this is regular. But for me, it would be switch. I think I might have to raise this a little bit. And I find the best way to figure out which stance you are is the way you jump on like a sheet of ice. Or I find if, depending which ball you kick with the soccer ball. So I normally kick with my right foot. That's my strong foot. So that's usually the front foot forward. Right here, front foot forward. But I can kick with the left, and that's why I can also do regular, but for me, which would be switch. Switch heel flip. Nice. I ride pogo. Yeah, it's okay if you ride pogo too. When I do switch, I ride pogo. Pogo is the way you kind of push and stand. So this would be regular stance or switch for me, where you're supposed to push like this. And it might feel a little weird. So pogo or mongo or however you want to call it is where you actually push with the front foot and then go like that instead of actually using the other foot. So for me, for goofy, going like this is regular, but then if I was going to go mongo or whatnot, it'd be like this with the front foot. I ride primo. There's 3 different ways of getting into primo too. I find this is the easiest way, but people find it the hardest when you roll it forward. And then there's where you can roll it back, which I find the hardest, but some people find it the easiest, which is where you roll it backwards. I don't like that way for some odd reason. I like it forward, but I can still do it. As you can see, the backwards way. And then there's the super easy cheater way, which is where you just kind of go like this, your foot, and then just step up. And a lot of freestylers, even the pros do that, which I find a cheater way of getting your primo. But the true way is forward or the backwards way, so to speak. Hey, what music do you like? I like all sorts of music. Rap, underground. I like A$AP Rocky, dubstep, EDM, all sorts of different things. So once you figure out which stance you are, so I'm goofy, it's always front foot forward. And you're always going to want to put your feet just below those bolts right here, these 2 bolts. So where those bolts are, you're going to have your front foot just below that. And what you're going to do, you're going to have it kind of like solid, and you're going to push with your left, and you're going to bring it up. And then while you bring it up, you kind of put it on where those back bolts are. And then your front foot, you just kind of twist to the side. And then when you go to push again, you just twist it back, push, up, twist. and then you're kind of sturdy. And it goes for both ways too. So if I'm regular, or for me switch, left foot forward, you're going to be pushing, push, push, and then your right foot goes up, and then your left foot twists, and then so the same thing. Same concept, but just the opposite. So you push, and then you're up. Yeah. And if you're just learning to skate, you want to, baby steps, practice. A lot of kids just think, oh, I'm going to get on my skateboard and ollie or do kickflips, and it's not going to happen. You're going to want to skate every single day, cruise around, get your balance and everything. Yeah, he has, but he failed. So yeah, you want to be able to be so comfortable on a board that you can really jump, get your turnarounds, both ways, by the way. Before you even want to learn to ollie, you want to be able to do all this stuff. Like I can look at the camera and not even look at my feet and do all this stuff. Because that's how long I've been skating and my balance. And that's what you want to do. Once you get to that point, you're able to do all these little turnarounds and not worry about it. That's when you should learn how to bust out the ollie. Because there's a lot of kids that I've met that are learning to ollie, and they can maybe ollie like maybe that high, maybe a little bit lower, but they can't even properly do a pivot or a turnaround. Like they can't even go like this and just go. That's like crazy to me. You're learning to ollie, but yet you can't do a monster rock or an end over. You should be able to do all of that. Bro, Tenacious D, the medal describes your whole entire relationship with Betty. Yes. And you should be able to do it fakey too. The other way. You should be able to do it always. Get so comfortable with your board, like I said, and your balance. Until, then you're not falling off. Then you can start learning other tricks. You should just be able to do, like a lot of kids don't even learn how to crab walk anymore. And that's like huge core and balance. Backwards crab walk and then frontwards. Like kids don't even do that anymore. And that's like a very basic essential trick to learn to get your balance and the pivots and stuff. Like you gotta learn all this stuff. You gotta get used to your board before you can ollie. If you can't do any of this stuff, you shouldn't even learn how to ollie. Skateboarding isn't for you. You gotta work your way up. Baby step, right? Like before when I started skating, I was like this everywhere I went. I didn't even know how to ride a board. Bro, how good are you with your finger flips? I don't know, let's find out. First try finger flip? What do you think? First try finger flip. I got finger flips. I just gotta remember when I do it with this board because it's bigger that I gotta really give it a flip because it's a lot bigger to do. I could even do a one-footed finger flip. Watch this. See if I can try it. Or 1 foot. There you go. Look at that. That was a solid one. Yeah. Damn, son. Got those finger flips down. See if I can do it with the other foot. Oh, just got it. Just got the spin. Yeah, there's a finger flips for you. Like I said, you want to get really comfortable doing pivots, turnarounds, 180s, 360s, all this kind of stuff before you even learn how to ollie. Airwalk. Airwalk's one of those things that you need like a big drop or set just to get it really good. Like I find like flat ground airwalks for me, I just don't have enough hang time to do it. Like I can do pop, shove, tail grab flat because I can pop that, shove it. The air. I don't know. I need like a drop to do it. Oh, almost right there. That was it. That was actually almost airwalk flat ground. Like I said, I like it down something because then you get that hang time. It feels really good. Flat ground, it feels like you're just doing it so quick, it doesn't even feel like it. There you go. Airwalk for you, bro. Oh, it was close. I was wondering if you saw that. It was close. It actually hit me in the knee. I got iron nuts, bro. That's iron. Yeah, that was the airwalk. Like I can do a solid nose grab. Like grabs flat, I can do solid. With the airwalk, it's just I need that hang time to do it. You know what I mean? Like I can do it. It's just. Like, I need the momentum of a drop and gap to do it. What's up? Can you do a switch kickflip regular stance one, I mean? I can try. Don't mind. I hate doing that. Switch flips. Switch flip. I've been in switch flips for a while. I'll probably get one. Just give me a second. There you go. Second try, switch flip. That wasn't too bad actually. That's pretty solid. I wasn't expecting to land that to be honest, but I got it. Cool. Switch flip, second try. I don't practice switch or nollie, so those are like one of those like tricks that I just kind of got to do a couple times to land. So to land it like that was actually pretty solid. See if I can do another one. I'll do one moving hopefully. So I don't have enough room. But yeah, those switch flips I'm popping pretty high too. It'd be nice to get one down like a set. Nice fat switch flip down the set. Or a drop. Yeah, there you go. Switch flip, sketchy, but I got it. That one didn't even have the pop. Second try is pretty good. Yeah, considering I don't skate switch at all, VMOX, like literally the last time I probably tried to do a switch flip was for the trick challenge, which was like 3-4 months ago. I don't even know, maybe longer. So that's not too bad. Airwalk finger flip. Okay, that's doable, but you need to do it down something big. Not flat ground. There's no freaking way flat ground. Yeah, there's no way you can do that flat ground. Unless you're just like super crazy on that airwalk flip. It's doable though, because then you're just like ollie, nose grab, airwalk, and then finger flip. So down like a set, or like a drop or a gap would be perfect. You know Mowgli or whatever you want to call him from Braille, that has those airwalks. He could probably nail an airwalk finger flip down that 3 block. I personally got pop shove with tail grabs down. So down that 3 block, I would rather probably try to do a pop shove with tail finger flip, or pop shove with tail hammer shove, or a little bit more than that would be a pop shove with tail grab and then like a weird varial flip or something. Flip. When you do regular kickflip switch for you, do you hop forward or just straight up? When I just do regular goofy, or when you do regular kickflip switch for you, do you hop forward or just straight up? I'll tell you. I'm kind of like trying to jump up, but then also like flicking it. Yeah, so I find like when I do it, I'm jumping kind of this way a bit. So here, I'll do one straight on. We'll see. It's definitely not like a solid regular kickflip. Switch front side. And that's the way is that I kind of like, when I switch, I kind of kick it that way. And then I kind of reestablish it with the switch flip. But that, like, I can definitely do switch front side flips. You can see that. Bro, verse which bean plant all the props goes to Chadd, world's best skater. Thanks, bro. You know, I don't see too many people doing bean plants. And there's like different ways of doing it. Like I've seen people do a bean plant where they're riding, and then they come up, pop it, grab it, and then do it. Where I actually like to get down and grab it before, so you're like. But then other people do it where they're like, I guess either way is acceptable. I don't know either way. But I got bean plant stuff down. I love it. I love those old school tricks, bro. Cool. That might actually help me figuring out the kick with it because I'm regular stance. But even when I do goofy, it's like I'm jumping up, but then I'm kicking out that way. And for switch, it's the same thing. I'm trying to jump up and kick out that way. And I'm trying to jump straight up. You always want to try to jump straight up, but it's hard when you're doing stuff switch. I can't even ride switch half the time. Yeah, see? I'm not kicking straight out, I'm kicking off to the side, and that's where it's failing. You gotta kick like straight out. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, like, I try to kick it and then try to get it, but then sometimes my board flings so far because the kick. It's hard to switch, man. It's one of those things that you gotta practice every day, and I skate like switch maybe once every 4 months. Ollie sack tap. No, that would be crazy. You need to do that down something big. That'd be like a freestyle crazy trick. Because yeah, a kickflip, you're above it. Or switch. It's hard because I'm trying to kick out with my left because my ankle's all messed up. Just practice, right? You just gotta keep practicing it. Yeah, that's a fail. I didn't get the right kick pop. Yeah, everything with skateboarding is like you gotta get the perfect pop and stuff. There you go, switch frontside flip. Sketchy switch frontside. So yeah, when I do like my switch flip, sometimes I kick it too far, and that's where I get a switch frontside flip. Does a kick flip make twist on flat while in switch position? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm getting more comfortable riding switch and fakie now, but it took a while. I practice it every time I skate though. Yeah, exactly. You want to skate fakie and all and get really comfortable with it. Nollie's still one of my weaknesses, but I can do it. It's just tricks I don't feel comfortable doing or like to do, but I can still do them. Like, I don't know, it's just everyone's got their own style and preference. And I'm like, yeah, you could probably do every trick, but it's not going to be consistent or solid as some of the other tricks you got, right? Try that cheater 360 pivot. Yeah, that's how you cheat the 360 spin. If you're lazy to do it, you just kind of land and then pivot it. Freestyle, it's kind of 50 on counting it. I can't do nollies yet. Definitely should try that more. Yeah, nollies. Just get the nollie down, man. Just get the. I find with the nollie, it's all about the pop. The more pop you got off that nose, the better the nollie. See, the pop off that nose just brings it up on that line. And that back foot just kind of does that motion, like, you know, that ollie motion. The slide up or whatnot, but. Just, yeah, you just basically every day, just practice, skate, and get your balance. Get more comfortable with it. I swear it's like the people who watched your video on Fetty didn't even watch it. They just straight up upset you didn't even. Yeah, right? Some people don't even watch the videos. They just click and start commenting and hating right away. That's just how people are. See if I can do a nice push frontside flip. I'm actually going to try to go for the frontside flip. Total grip catch. I push Mongo for my switch stance always, and always have. Yeah, that's like me too. For Mongo, or switch, I try to push Mongo. It's just more comfortable. It doesn't look as good, but it's just the way it is. Didn't get that flip. It's okay if you push Mongo, man. I don't like people that are like judging about the way you skate or how you skate, because everyone's got their own different style and, you know, abilities. So to be like, yo, man, that's not cool, or the style or whatever. I mean, it's just everyone's different, man. Every skater's different. I'm skating Globe Apple Yards right now. I love that trick when you get it down with something nice. It looks so good. That fat fakey heel half cab. That one wasn't as popped. Yeah, honestly, pushing Mongo kind of makes sense in some cases. I practice fakie ollie to board slide and push Mongo half the time. Exactly, man. So whatever's comfortable. And like if I'm gonna be pushing up to fakie to do a fakie trick, I'll push Mongo and then do my fakie. Like that's just how I get ready for it. Like I'll push Mongo, go up into fakie stance, and then I'm ready to do my trick. It's just more comfortable that way to me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like that. Dude, me and Chadd have the same shoes. I need to get a new pair soon. These ones are starting to, they shred a hole there. Globe. Exactly. Stevie Williams pushed Mongo switch and he had no problems. Nobody ever said anything. But now it's like all the new kids. You can't push Mongo. Mongo. I like Mongo. It's fine. Get tired already. Jeez. See, with the bigger board and wheels, everything you do takes that much more effort. And I gotta keep reminding myself every time I do a trick to give that much more effort. And plus all the new kids are the ones who ruin mall grab, right? Yo, mall grab. Bam! That's why you mall grab. But nah. Usually you're supposed to carry your board like this if you're gonna. See, I didn't give enough oof on that double flip. You gotta give double oof on the double. There you go. That was enough oomph. Enough oomph to do the double. Especially with the bigger flip. Oh, I cut my finger on the thunder trucks. Yeah. Look at that. How the heck did I manage to do that on the trucks? What was it that cut me? That is weird. something on these trucks have a sharp point, and when I grabbed them and I was flicking it around, it caught my finger and cut it and started bleeding. Should get Kleenex and wipe that up, but I'll have to get a napkin. Will you ever release a Chadd's Freakout Moments? Probably it would be better if I actually had a team skating and filming with me, because a lot of the stuff I edit and cut out, that's why live streams are a bit better for me. I think it's more real, more raw. I think I saw Ryan Sheckler do a mall grab in one of his latest parts. Might have been a different pro, but I swear they just do it to mess with people. Yeah, dude. There's actually a trick where you mall grab in longboarding. You actually like pop your board up like this, bring it around, and then do that. And that's actually a trick in longboarding. And you could probably, it's like a trick in skateboarding technically. And there's another one where it's like pop it kind of like this, and then it's like a weird, I don't know, weird hand twist thingy. Stream demonetized, too much blood. Maybe too much blood. No, that's just paint. YouTube, that's just paint, bro. What are you talking about? It's just paint. It was a melted crayon wax. I'm gonna go grab a towel. Or a napkin, I should say. Before I start dripping blood everywhere. I mean, dripping paint. Paint everywhere. Oh. I was just gonna suck my finger, but then you're all probably gonna be like, ew. just like it. That's why it's always safety first. And it's probably like the tiniest little cut too. It's probably not even a cut. Oh, smokes. It's actually pretty gnarly for what it is. Look at that. How did the truck slice my finger right there? You can see it's like there to there. Maybe use some of my sweat to clean it up. There we go. Yeah, sweat always works. It's okay. It just stings a little. Paint, laugh a little. Yeah, how about you, the YouTube algorithm? Yes, how to paint. Painting. I feel like one of these days you're going to end up falling really bad on live streams, and somebody's going to have to call the ambulance. Maybe. But yeah, that tiny little cut there. I don't know how I got that from the truck, but look at that. Right there on my finger. From mall grabbing. That's why you don't mall grab, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Such the tiniest little thing. Fingers are such a weird looking thing. I always thought fingers looked weird. That's just me. He's wearing a helmet. I'm safe. That's the thing is a helmet doesn't save your arms and legs, and I just screwed up the blurriness on this. Focus on the shirt or something. Come on. It always does that when I do up close. It's weird. There we go. Maybe it'll focus now. Yes, I fixed it. So you just gotta make it refocus. He's wearing a helmet. See, that would be brutal if I'm like skating in here and then all of a sudden it's just like, watch this, guys! My arm's all like, I'm like, so that's not how you're supposed to skateboard, or your arm will end up twisted the wrong way. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, that would be pretty brutal. That'd be sad. All of a sudden the channel blows up overnight. Oh, 1 million subscribers, 1 million views. Everyone's like, oh, look at this guy. GoPro. I love fakey half cap ollie norths. They look cool, feel cool. You get that like front foot off when you do the half cap. It feels cool. You can see you kick it. I just don't have much room. My parents ended up putting a bunch of bikes and stuff over here. That's okay. It'd be perfect Halloween stream though, turning into a zombie on live stream. Or like exorcism. Or if you're feeling really lazy and you can wing it, you can wing a 360 like this. Hey, look! I did a 360 so quick, you missed it. Bro, Chadd gets robbed on live stream. They would go like extremely popular. It'd be funny if it was like somebody that was like known in the skate industry too. Jamie Thomas comes in and does it as a joke. Or Chris has him because he's local. That'd be really funny, having some local pros show up and pull a prank live. Oh, I see blood. I mean paint. I see the paint. My bad. Oh, I lost my footing there. That's okay. We'll redo that. And medical combo. Still counts, right? Screwed up a little bit, but counts. Bro, Fetty flies all the way to Canada with his foot stamps for airlines. It's straight up robbed. Nah, Fetty wouldn't come here. I had problems with the local kids, and I told them if they wanted to just come here. They didn't show up. That was the ugliest looking tray bomb ever. I'm the easiest looking tray bomb. Oh, tray to primo. That would have been a cool one. Tray flip to primo. I know a guy that does it. He does underflip tray flip to primo style. Matthew Smithies. Stomp down. Oh, I didn't get it, Picky. Back. Nice. You can almost do that tray revert, the Aaron Cairo special. Might be too hard, but have you ever tried coconut wheelies? I have. They're really, really hard. I just stalled. Nice coconut wheelie just stalls out. It's so hard to do, bro. It's like you gotta get like the perfect balance and everything. It's like one of those tricks that you probably had to do when you were younger. Like I could give her and do a primo slide, but to get that perfect balance on that coconut is just ridiculous. I don't know how they do it. Maybe if they do like this way is easier, but I don't like doing primo that way. Inward heel flip. The onward, old school or just regular? How about we do the Rodney one? I like the Rodney one. Ooh, first try. I can do coconut wheelies. Really, dude? That's crazy, bro. I can do coconut wheelies too if I like pop up and get somebody to hold me and wiggle it. Because you gotta like be perfect. It's so hard. And you need the perfect setup too, I think. There's a big difference. Onward heel, here we go, old school Rodney. Almost. I can't believe that. It's coconut wheelies, man. They are hard. Oh! I went about an inch there. Better off just going straight for the primo. I'm jumping too far forward on that. Thinking I'm doing like a tray flip, but I'm not. There we go. See? As a skater, you should be able to tell if you're too far forward, too far back, your weight, all that stuff. And then you can be like, okay, I need to adjust it. And then you land the trick. That's when you know, like, you got skateboarding somewhat dialed in. Yeah, see, I landed it again. It's just a matter of dialing in your weight and your balance for every trick that you do. There we go. A little sketching on the landings, but I'm not going too fast. I don't have much room, so it is what it is. Okay, so the trick to a coconut wheelie is that you want to shave the side of your wheels. That's the that you're going to be riding on your coconut wheelie, so that's easier. Really. Maybe if I did it like 1,000 times on these wheels, they would eventually do it, but I found like, I don't know, maybe it's the stroke bits, maybe it's the wheels. But coconut wheelies to me are just ridiculous. Anyone can do those, they're just so talented. There's obviously a trick to it, and I haven't figured it out. And I don't have Andy Anderson or one of those guys to teach me how to do it. Every single trick that I've ever learned, I've learned myself. No, that doesn't sound right. Right, D-Mox? Like, you need to get it in a slight angle, and then it just kind of goes with it. It's so weird. I wish I could do them. Oh! I slid there a bit. That was a decent one. Slid a little bit. You gotta like tweak. It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta like land and like have your feet in like an angle. Well, that was just a primo slide, but still, that's still pretty rad that I'm getting a primo slide on the ground. Let's try to get a little bit more speed this time. Whoa! That felt like it a bit. I hear it's easier to do them slightly more diagonally in how you move forward. Yeah, that's like I just noticed is that if I pop up and I kind of like angle it where I'm like in an angle like that, it feels like it's doable. Like that last one I landed like that and it felt doable. But you can't land straight above it and do it. You gotta like land and like tweak it. That's the wrong way, but yeah, it's weird. You gotta like land, tweak it, and then just it's like almost like a Smith or a feeble. Fakie pop shove it revert. Fakie pop shove revert. I'll try that. I mean, like you need to be able to ride on the bottom of your wheel. The best way to learn it is to do one wheel 360 spins. Say what? Oh, like that. I can't do 360. I can do 180. Fucking one wheel 360 spins, Deanster. What the heck are you talking about? One wheel 360 spins. Deanster's just like, let's just see all the crazy stuff I can get Chadd to do on camera. One wheel 360 primo spin. I don't even think anybody's ever even done that. I don't know. I know they've done the spin, but 180, 360. Woo! Almost. Almost. That just feels too funky. So cheesy, bro. See that fakey pop shot of revert? Fakey pop shot revert, I guess. Never done it, so first time for this. Let's try it. Like the revert into big spin? Is that what you're talking about, bro? Like that kind of revert? There's different ways of doing it. I'm just trying to figure out which way you want me to do it. That feels so cheesy, bro. Pop shot and revert. Didn't catch it right. Sloppy. There we go. Perfect. Can't ask for a better one there. Maybe a little bit better. Yeah, that's not it. Getting tired and sweaty. Spin cycle. No, I mean how Rodney Mullen spins off and then he eventually comes to it. He's only spinning on one wheel. Like, you need to learn how to do that before you can learn how to coconut wheelie. I was bouncing on wheel ever easier than bouncing on two, though. Right? So you're talking about like 360 one wheel spins? Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be hard. Because all your motion and everything's going to be on that wheel. I'll try. Maybe if I do it the other way. No, these wheels are way too big for that. No, that's not going to happen, bro. These wheels are way too big. Because by the time I get up into a Manny and try to one wheel it, like watch. And then one wheel, you're like, it's not going to happen with this board. I think to do coconut wheelies, you really need a certain setup to do it. Because you can do like manual pivot of some sort. So I can do like manual one wheelie. But this board, it's not high enough. I guess the wheel is just how it is. Like, you can see what I'm doing it. It just doesn't have that clearance for it. See? It's so hard to get that one wheel off. You don't want to go Manny? Maybe if I had tired trucks, I don't know. It always feels like it wheel bites too. I think it's just because the wheels are way too big, bro. I remember Rodney turning like a handful of 360 positions on two wheels, and a few that are on wheel, but that's crazy hard. The uncomfortableness of riding on the side of the wheel teaches you how to do it in Primo. The thing is I got like Primo down. So maybe I just need to learn how to like land into Primo, but just tweak my legs a bit or something. Or just go really fast and slide it and say it's a coconut. Like that. I just did a Primo slide flat. Coconut, Primo, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that was it! I felt it! It wasn't touching the wood, it was just rolling on the wheels. So it's just Primo, but I just gotta tweak it. It actually felt cool. Was that it? It looked like it felt like it. I can't watch till later, but you tell me, was that it? It looked like it. Felt like it. Basically lean forward, but keep your shoulders straight. That was it, dude. Damn, son. It was it. I felt it. It felt different. Because when I'm doing the Primo slides, I can feel the wood sliding, and that one just felt pure wheels. That was cool. That one actually felt really nice. I have no idea how they can lock into those and just go. But hey, if I can at least do it for a foot or two, that makes me feel good, man. That's a huge accomplishment to me and anybody else, right? You know, just because you see somebody going 200 feet, yeah, you know, it doesn't mean they just hopped on it and did it and went 200 feet. It takes time and practice and effort. Take that 2 feet and make it up to 200 feet one day. That's crazy. I'm expecting to actually get it. That wasn't it. I felt the wood, but I feel like I almost have it now. It's like you pop it up and you're kind of popping at an angle. And it's really weird. It's one of the weirdest tricks I've ever tried. But I'm glad I got it. That's pretty cool. Got it live stream. Just learned a new trick with everybody. VMOX and Deanstar. Yee! I got the Primos, but never tried the coconut. That's really cool. Yeah, so you gotta like pop up and then like tweak it and just kind of hold it. It's a really, that trick is actually really skilled. Coconut wood is one of the most skilled tricks ever. Like, to get that angle perfectly is so hard. But I think speed is a factor. There's just a couple things that are a factor. But it's definitely awesome. Even just a Primo on ground is sweet. See, I'm afraid of doing that. Going super, super fast and going to commit and then just going, like, you know, just like off at an angle a little bit and then get it. But hey, it is what it is. There's no risk without rewards, right? Oh, that was it for the first like 3 or 4 inches. It was actually coconut, and then it went into Primo. You know what? I don't even care. That's just so cool. I gotta get a pad so I can start Primo sliding it. Start doing Johnny Geiger stuff. Whew, getting hot. I'm wondering if I can switch 1 foot Manny, stop, and then no. That's just too weird the way the foot is. The Johnny Geiger counter. Damn right. Seems you got that even when short. I mean, you basically do them better than my nose manuals. Thanks, VMOX. Nose manuals I found are a lot better if you ollie and lock it down. Flat ground, it's really hard. Trying to push myself off the box. I'm not good at manuals. Anyone that's got manuals, that you got my respect. I can only like ollie lock into a manual, and then I can go for it or nose manual. But flat ground, it's so hard. I don't know how Andy and those guys can do that. I can do it, but not like Andy or those guys. They like come to a complete stall, and then they start like wiggling, and then they go backwards. They're like, yeah. And I'm just like, what? That's just another level. And that just shows you that every skater is different. Every skater has their own unique style, their unique tricks. Some tricks to one skater might be super easy, look super easy, and then everybody else is super hard. You know, it's just how things are. What is the weirdest trick you can do? I don't know, bro. I can do some really weird ones. The kangaroo hop, thanks to Andy, is one of the weird ones. The unward heel is a weird one that not too many people do. Same with the dolphin flip. I don't know. Weirdest trick. I tried that wiggling stuff Andy Anderson does. That's just wild. I don't kind of get it, but it throws me off balance pretty much constantly. Yeah, dude. VMOX, Andy like skated when he was younger. They paid him to go to like Woodward and stuff. So he was professionally trained, man. Andy's been mentored and trained ever since he was like 12 or something like that, like 8. Like he's had like Hippie Mike was training him. Yeah, like, you know, it's one thing when you're skating and learning like I do by myself and try to watch a video to learn how to do a dolphin flip from Chris Chan. That's actually how I learned how to dolphin, was by watching Chris Chan. Even though I knew what it was, and I landed one prior, I just didn't know what it was. I thought it was a mental flip. So yeah, no, when you have people teaching you, giving you pointers and stuff, it's so much easier. But like when you're just trying to learn a trick and you have no idea what you're doing, it's so hard. But then like if Andy or somebody was here and was just like, hey, put your foot like this, angle it down, pop this way, this, you know, all these different things. There's tricks. There's certain little secrets to tricks. Video dropping soon, I'm hoping. I've been wanting to go out and film a massive, awesome street part, like dolphin flips down 8 stairs, you name it. But I don't have anyone that wants to film, dedicated filmers, or people that actually film properly and good and not like all over the place, you know. Half the time when I used to go film with people, I'd be there filming properly. And then when it came to me being filmed, I see them like talking to somebody like with the camera, not even paying attention, and doesn't even get the clip. So that's why I set up a tripod half the time. It doesn't look the greatest or the same as somebody following, but you know what? It's better than nothing. But I ended up having my stuff stolen doing that too, going out by myself and setting up and skating, and then people coming and grabbing it all. So I'm hoping, I don't know, I can eventually get a team together and go out and do all this properly. It'd be rad. Yeah, Andy does some really weird stuff, but that's because he's Andy, man. A bunch of weird stuff. He does like all those little like Mike Vallely things where he's all like on the ground and doing all that, and yeah. And he's definitely an inspiration, that's for sure. There are secrets, bro. VMOX, exactly. That's the proof right there. When I was trying to learn Andy Anderson's front foot impossible, I had no clue what I was doing. I was just giving her. I was just all like, I was giving her and stuff and coming close and stuff. But I was just like, there's got to be a secret. And then I watched Andy's video on how to teach him. And he's like, yeah, your front foot's got to be a little off. And when you flick and do it, your foot has to angle point downwards. And the board is actually, when you're pointing down, is wrapping around your foot pointed down. And when I saw that and I heard that and I went out and tried it, then I stomped it. There are secrets. There's like little things too, and I didn't even know about too personally. Andy doesn't even share them half the time too. The kangaroo hop. The kangaroo hop is actually a secret. A lot of people just put their feet on the wheels and slip off. But the trick is you actually press your feet together on the truck so your wheels won't move, that you're actually solid, and then you can actually do the lift back. There's a lot of people that step on the wheels like this, and they're like, oh no, this is like impossible. The wheels just keep slipping. Andy Anderson's a wizard. Oh my Lord, how can you do that? But then I watched his video really carefully in slow motion, and you can see that he puts his feet together on the truck. Sorry, I'm going to put my butt towards you guys for a minute, but you'll see what I mean. That the wheels, you put your feet together on the truck, and then you can lean back without it actually spinning the wheels. So you put your feet on the truck with the wheels, put them together, and the wheels don't spin. Unless you, like, you know, don't put your feet together. So that's a little trick I learned with the kangaroo hop. So I'll do it without putting my feet together. And my feet just slip off. But if I put them together with the truck, then it's possible because your feet aren't slipping on the wheels. There's always tricks to everything, man. Oh, man. We can start like an online team too. That's the beauty of it. We can do anything, really. You know, Braille has their online Braille army, but they kind of dropped the ball and failed on that one. And Braille's supposed to be like teaching kids and all about safety for kids and this and that, but none of them wear helmets, and a lot of the stuff they do is actually very dangerous. Like skating on the back of a pickup truck is just deadly, man. I wouldn't even think about doing that. Not for like a skate channel for kids and stuff like that. One of the weirdest tricks I can do. Oh, there's a lot of weird tricks I can do. Dolphin double flip. This is kind of a weird one that nobody does. Is the bean plant hard flip or whatever you want to call it. Nobody does that one. My pressure hard flip is just, people say it's, they have no idea what it is. Mixed views on that one. This one right here. I don't even know if I can do it. I used to do them all the time and then I lost them. See if I can do it. Oh, almost. What is that trick? I used to have those down. And then I stopped doing them because everyone's like, what do you do? Yeah, see, I can't even do it anymore. Bro, board shop rolls. That was it. I just haven't done it for so long. I've just been so slappy on it. I don't know what you want to call that. Jeez. So, see, you don't do a trick for months and you lose it. That's why you gotta at least do a trick once in a while. I don't think I've actually done this trick on this board. That's why, probably, because it's so much bigger. And you gotta like really pop and flip it. Yeah, that was it. Pressure hard flip to primo. Bro, I dare you to land the sketchiest ollie in the world. Sketchiest ollie. That's the sketchiest ollie. Here we go! I did it! Ollie! See? Ollie, quick. You just missed it. Actually, for a split second, the board is actually kind of doing an ollie, which is kind of funny. There's like a split second, it's like up, and then it goes down, and it's like, yeah, you can kind of see it. How the heck? Pressure hard with the primo. Sometimes I can do a cannonball 180. Flat. It's hard though. Cannonball 180 flat ground. What's up with that, bro? Oh, almost had that one. That's a hard one. I wonder if you can shove it. I've never even thought about doing that until now. Cannonball shove. It's doable, but it's hard. It's like that monkey flip where you like grab the board and then roll flip it because you gotta like jump up and then flip it. It's like one of the hardest tricks because you gotta jump and then do it. Cannonball 180. Ah. That's hard. That takes a lot of upper body and the twisting to do. There we go. Finally stomped it. Pressure hard flip. Yeah, monkey flip. It's like you're grabbing it and then you're jumping and rolling. I actually landed a monkey flip right there for you, bro. Usually it takes me a lot longer than that. There's a trick to the monkey. You're like roll, flip, and then you're jumping your legs up in the air.
It's really hard to explain it. Yeah, it's pretty sick though when you actually land a monkey flip flat ground. Yeah, if you like jump and then flick really quick. So let's see if I can show you here. So yeah, you're like standing on it, you're grabbing it, you're rolling, jumping, and then flicking. It's really, really quick. Doing it off the 50 was really cool, like Andy Sherrock. That was neat. I like that trick bump or bonus 360 or whatever you want to call it. Feels so good. You can also do a foot possible with it too, I believe. Which is like that. Old school. That, wrap it around the back foot, little hand assist on that foot possible. So you like hand it, wrap it, boom, stomp down. But yeah, even doing that front foot impossible, it was ridiculous until I watched Andy's video on how he explained on how to do it. There's like a certain trick to doing it, but it's one of those tricks, man. You know, everyone's got their tricks. And he's got that front foot impossible. It's a nice trick. Yeah, I don't even have it right now. It's been too long. Such a big board, too. Andy does them on the big boards. Very impressive. It's like a certain way of doing it. You gotta get like the pop, and then you gotta like flick it properly, like around your foot. I had them down one day. Sure, I could get one, but I'm just getting tired. That was close. Yeah, very close. So like, yeah, there's a trick to doing, and it's all with that front foot and how when you pop it and you angle it down and it wraps around your foot. Like Andy explained it in his video, and when I watched it, it just connected, and then I went and did it and it worked. He was like explaining like how like when you do it, your foot's supposed to be hanging over, and then you pop, and then when you do it, you're supposed to put your foot like that. So then it can like in a downwards point, so then it can wrap around your shoe. And a lot of people, when they go to do it, they try to flip it like this or whatnot, and they screw up. But it's all about control. You got control on your board. And so everyone's got different tricks. Old school kickflip, underflip. I guess the timing is pretty similar to a dolphin flip, but then wrap around as fast as possible. It is similar to a dolphin flip, but the timing is a lot harder to get. A dolphin flip, you're just popping and then hitting it at the peak moment. Where the front foot impossible, you're popping, and while it's coming up into that peak moment is when you're going to do the rotation. Rather than peak flick, it's like a peak rotate. So it's like you need to know the physics of it to get it right. It's similar, but not quite, because a dolphin, you're doing like a kickflip almost, or a varial flip, the way your foot is, and then you're like popping out, right? You're flicking out. Where like the front foot impossible, it's like this, and then you're popping up and then wrapping it around. So like that. So, but the concept of peak height, then doing the trick is the same, pretty much. I find dolphin flips, front foot, like there's certain tricks where you need to get an ollie And then once you get to that point, then you flick the trick. It's not like a kickflip where you're popping and kicking right off the bat. A dolphin and front foot impossible, you're getting that ollie and then you're doing the trick. So like I'll show you the dolphin. And that's what I had to watch and learn in order to do the dolphin. Perfect. That was freaking perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better freaking suicide dolphin flip. If I could. That's how good it was. I'm speechless. But yeah, it's all about the pop, and once you get to that peak moment, you flick it. And it's the same with the front foot impossible. VMOX, man. You know how much hate I've gotten through with Punisher that I landed a dolphin flip in a contest down a 5-stair at Ambleside, and it was nothing, man. But I know it felt, I landed and it felt so good. So. And same with the Element Make It Count video. I did a dolphin flip down the 7-stair at Cloverdale. Nobody's ever done this dolphin flip down the 7-stair at the Cloverdale skate park. And they didn't even put it in the video because I guess I was with Punisher. And they're just like, we can't have a Punisher Walmart rider doing dolphin flips down the 7-stair in our video when it's an Element video. And then I guess like the craziest trick besides that was the Smith kickflip out, or it was like a feeble kickflip out on their handrail, which was just mind blowing. That was crazy. First try. Chadd rules. Thanks, bro. I love dolphin flips. They're just like one of the most funnest tricks, especially when you do them down like a set or something. See, that wasn't quite a dolphin flip. That was more like a weird inverted varial flip. And that's the difference between a dolphin and like, you're going to kick it like a varial flip, but with a varial flip, you're popping and kicking. But with a dolphin, you're popping and kicking, but you're not kicking the same way. You're kind of kicking down and out. And you're not popping like a shove it either. You're wanting to do a fat ollie and then do that. And the key to getting back on the board while it's doing that is just jumping up as high as you can humanly possible, tucking your legs and hoping to God that when you're up in the air and that board's doing that rotation and it's coming around, you got enough clearance and then you land it. If you don't got that clearance, you might not be able to have family later. That's childish of them. Very childish, bro. It is what it is, though. And I got the video clips to prove it and everything. Your success will come soon. Oh, man, my success is with you guys. Even if there's just 3 of you watching me, 4, 2, I don't know. 1 of you, Deanster, VMOX. That's what it's about, man. You know, we could have 3 million people watching right now, and it wouldn't matter to me. It's the people that are more, you know, keeping it real, and you got more of a connection, or you're vibing with, right? That's why I like live chats, talking. And that's why I understand why people that when they do live streams or podcasts, they disconnect their comments section. Like, let's do a podcast, but not include the chat or the community that's watching our videos and making us the money. That's the cheap big spin. Game of skate, you can't do the big spin, so you just revert it. It counts, right? Or you go for the full spin and go crazy. It's weird because I can do it fakey, big spin that way, like. But when it comes to the background, I can't. See, fakey, big spin. But when it comes to doing it regular, it just, I don't know what it is. Well, I don't know what it is, but I land it, you know. I can do them, like I said. It's just it ain't my strong suit, that's for sure. It's like backside flips. Anything backside, I suck at, but I can still manage to do it. Yo, Chadd. Everybody's simping over that one chick named Lizzie from Birdhouse. I don't know why. She's a good gator, though. I think it's because she did a lot of naked stuff, didn't she? Lizzie Armato or whatever. Or didn't she do like a bunch of naked skating? I don't know. I'm not involved too much with the skateboard industry that way. I kind of stay out of it all. It's too much politics, and if you're wearing a helmet or you're not doing what they want, they're not going to involve you. So, and that's the thing I noticed too is like I placed first in a contest, and they told me based on who I was and where I was from and my sponsors, they gave me third, and then they gave 2 locals first and second because they're like it would be better if we get the locals and the people that are from the area. And I was like, oh, that's all good, you know, it's cool. It is what it is. I still got third and placed something, but it just shows you like there's a lot involved that a lot of people don't share. I even had one skate contest tell me that it's like a bingo when you go play, or no, when you go to a casino and you play a casino blackjack, it's in the favor of the casino, the house, not the participant. So they're like, if you have a problem with it, then don't join or don't skate. Yeah, the Paulus B shit, that's not what skating is about. I agree, dude. And that's where, like, I'll go to an event and I'm just throwing down, bro. I'm doing so many crazy things and I won't even get one prize. But then some dude that has, like, a band or just some, like, random thing will come up to me and be like, yo, man, you've been killing it. You've been shredding it. And I saw it and you're passionate. So I'm going to hook you up with a T-shirt or something. I got, like, a couple of T-shirts that way. I actually got this that way, too. Kind of going off the side here, but at the freestyle event, I did really good, but I guess I rubbed a bunch of people off the wrong way last couple of years. So a lot of people have gotten a bad vibe or don't like me because of my voice and my opinion. So somebody else was like, dude, you killed it. How about we hook you up with this board, freestyle board, and you can skate it and try it out, and whatever you do, you do. And that was really cool. So like, even if you go to an event and those event judges or people don't appreciate your skill set or your skating or ability or anything, there might be somebody there that's watching that will still appreciate it. So that just gives you a heads up to everybody out there. If you go to a contest and you're killing it and you know in your heart you should have placed, but then because of like politics or because of friends and judging, you don't place, don't get discouraged. Because I've had that happen and it given me a negative outlook and stuff. But then other people come up and hook you up and you're like, that's rad. And it's about skateboarding and just having fun. And that's the thing about contests is like I got into it to try to get my name out there and like, you know, place and, you know, make something of myself. But it's honestly not really even worth it. It's just fun to show up and film and just skate in the jam and, you know, best tricks and stuff like that. And when in competition, it's just too much stress and too much drama, too much politics and stuff. Because like I said, you could be landing the craziest stuff, but a couple of the judges could just be some kids that don't like you and you're never going to place. Bro, Letitia skated naked too. Yeah, see, like a bunch of the girl skaters, before they got famous, they did it naked to blow up. I thought, you know, the funniest thing for me would be to go to Vancouver and skate down the street butt naked with my hair all over the place and stuff, just make it on the news, crazy red hair skater guy, and then mention my YouTube channels and all that, and then just blow up, right? You never know. It's like all the celebrities with their stupid clout and their everything that's going on. They just any publicity is good publicity. They do something bad and then they spin it around into a positive. Look at like so many people, man, on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers do that. You know, it'd be like me painting my face black tomorrow and then waiting a week and then apologizing for it and just being like, oh, it was a bad joke. But then like getting really blown up about it, you know. It's just how people are. See, I wanted to do it naturally, have natural viewers, natural blow up, and not have to go out and do some stupid publicity stuff like a moron. Like before the coronavirus even was a thing, I thought about doing the coronavirus prank, but then like that's so bad. And, like who needs that? Yeah, you might get some laughs, you might get some views, but at the end of the day, you're kind of a douche. Even like skateboarding pranks, I thought about doing skateboarding pranks and pranking people, but you know, it's kind of stupid in my mind. Some of it's funny, but I don't know. It is what it is. Everyone's got mixed views. It depends on the prank too. I never knew what this trick was called. The freestyle trick. I never knew what this was called. Can one of you guys guess what this is called? what that's called. I didn't even know what it was called, and then I had to watch Mike Ostrichman. That's what's funny is I know like Mike, I know all those guys, Mike Ostrich from Mode and all those. It's like an unward varial kickflip, or was it like freestyle tail varial flip, something like that. I forget what Mike Ostrichman called it. You know, Ostrichman reminds me of Edward Norton. He's like the Edward Norton of skateboarding. And that's not a diss, dude. That's props. That's respect. I wish I looked and had that vibe of Edward Norton, man. Edward Norton's badass. American History X and all that. That's one thing I just learned how to do is the ollie crossfoot. The Edward Norton of freestyle. Yes, the Edward Norton of freestyle. He is, dude. He's got that vibe. He's got a bit of the look. He kind of sounds like him. He's got the vibe. He talks kind of like I don't know. I just got it from him, bro. Edward Norton of freestyle for sure. And he's a phenomenal freestyle skater. But that's what's funny is a lot of the skaters that freestyle can't skate street, can't skate rails, can't skate stairs, can't skate ledges. They just do their freestyle background stuff, which is fine because everyone does their own thing. I don't think he'd mind that. His next pro model, I bet you, he'll probably steal my idea. You'll come across that he's the Edward Norton of freestyle, and I bet you he's gonna come out with a pro model with his Mode freestyle or whatever the company has. I forget what it's called. Is it Mode? I forget. Kind of got out of all the freestyle after they banned me, but yeah, he'd probably come up with his own Edward Norton spin-off pro model or something. And Andy Anderson, the best thing for him would be to do a Matrix parody of him being Mr. Anderson. You know, they coming up to him, Mr. Anderson, and then there goes Mr. Anderson, Neo, aka Andy Anderson, doing all his crazy slow motion anti-flips and front foot impossibles out of Smith grinds and just everything slow motion, just mind-blowing, boggling tricks that nobody else can do, just like combinations and just like tech stuff. And even if it's freestyle, just, you know, freestyle stuff that's so extreme that you just watch it and go, I'll never learn that. You know, just it's got to be Matrix level. And I know Andy could definitely do that. Oh, yeah, Waltz. That's what it was. I totally forgot. I keep mixing up Mode freestyle because I rock Mode freestyle wheels with Waltz. I keep forgetting that. Waltz. And they got that from like Walt Disney. Your Throttle and Thrasher. Don't really have any thoughts other than their hoodies look pretty rad and they got flames, but you know, clothing with flames usually always sell. So that's pretty smart of them. It's funny when you see people wearing Thrasher with the flames and they don't even skate. I wanted to make one of those videos pointing people out or just being like going up to them and be like, yo, you got a Thrasher hoodie? Let's see you do a kickflip for $100. And then like seeing them get on the board and actually pop a kickflip, I'd be like, oh, smokes, here's $100. Or like see them be like, all right, I got this. And just fall. Dan Peugeot is one of my favorite Canadian skaters. He's one of my favorite Canadian skaters too, but unfortunately he doesn't skate as much as he does anymore. He's kind of a pastor. He runs his own. Dude, he has his own skate shop in Burnaby, and anyone could just go there and show up and hang out with him. It's cool. But Dan's kind of wanting to be out. He doesn't want to be in the limelight anymore. He doesn't want to be. He's got a wife and kids. He's trying to be a pastor. He still shreds, mind you. He still kills it, but they just, I don't know. Just kind of odd. Because even when I went to the park, he told me to remove the video that I did of him with the Altora. And I was like, if anything, that should be promoting kids to wear safety and not do stuff before you do skateboarding. But he told me to remove it, and out of respect to him, I removed it. But he told me that he was down to do like a podcast or like an interview with me or a video and skate and all that, and never happened. I ended up messaging him later, and he's just like, I don't got time or something like that. And I was just like, okay, basically just hold my breath kind of attitude and see what happens. And obviously, if you're going to hold your breath, nothing's going to happen. So that's as far as I'm concerned. Mike did ride for mode before his company, so there's a lot of videos with him going over that setup stuff. Yeah, that's the thing is that's probably where I get mode and Waltz mixed up. And that's the thing is like if you're blowing up like Mike did, working with Braille, Revive, and all those guys, you're better off just starting off your own company. Unfortunately, I don't have the connections with Braille and all those people like he does. And whenever I've showed up to like the freestyle events and I've tried to collab with Brett Novak, Mike Osterman, or any of those guys, they just don't want anything to do with me. It's so weird. Like face to face, they try to act really friendly and buddy to me, but I can see through their eyes. I can see through the tone that they're just like, hey, you know, hey, how's it going? Like, get the heck away from me, kind of thing. And then I'm like, hey, Brett, man, how do you film? How do you edit? You know, asking all these things, and he's just like, dude, just look it up on Google. And it's just like, come on, bro. You know, we're supposed to all be there to help and support each other. So I'm just like, whatever, man. That's why when I showed up to the freestyle, I just showed up, skated, filmed, did a couple things, and then I was out because a lot of those guys are just, it's very cliquey. They're all in it in their own little groups. And if you're not a part of it, they don't want anything to do with you. And it's just kind of how it is. It's just how skateboarding is too. Even some street skaters are that way. But I find most parks and street are very acceptable. Freestyle was very weird though. Very accepting at first and then very mixed. It's very wishy-washy. But I don't really want to talk much about the freestyle community. I'll talk about that on my main later. That El Toro slam is one for the books. I agree. You know, he wasn't in his right mind frame when he did that too, and that's the reason why I made the video, because you shouldn't be skating if you're under the influence. That shitty people in the skating community is what is killing the skating community. And the skating industry is killing itself, bro. The brands are doing it, the industry, the people, everything. It's all a revolving door. I go to the distribution the other day, and I get these stereo completes, and they're complete garbage. And they even emailed me back and said that, yeah, they're lower Chinese quality from China. And I'm like, well, you should have at least given us a discount or given us a heads up. But at least they're going to refund me. So I got to refund these. But that just shows you that if they're going to let the quality go down, that's crazy. You're better off. You might as well just go to Walmart and buy a board then, or Sport Check at that rate. If you know, it's compared to the stereo board in my mind. I haven't gone to my local parks yet, but probably should do that. Local parks are good. You know, I found like whenever I go to a park, a lot of people give me respect. They kind of let me do my thing. There's just maybe one or two odd guys that are kind of a douchebag that kind of like skate your camera. I'll set my camera up and like, I don't know why this is, but it's always some skateboarder who tries to like ollie over it or do a trick over it. And it's like, dude, I'm not even filming for that reason. I'm filming an obstacle. And you think that if you're going to do a trick, it's going to look good. And then they end up crashing and destroying my camera. And like scooter kids are actually the most respected out there, man. Any scooter kids see me at a park, they like give me like a 20-foot radius to film. And then if I go, yo, if you guys want to skate where I'm filming, it's fine. Or like scooter, it's cool. And they're like, oh, cool, man. And they might do a couple tail whips and stuff. But, you know, scooter kids, they start off on the scooter and then they progress to skateboarding. So I don't mind scooter kids, but skateboarding hates scooters, man. I even had a couple brands tell me they don't want to be in my store if I have scooters. So that just shows you right there that certain skate brands won't even want to be in a skate shop if there's scooters in there. So that's pretty nuts. But yeah, I only go to a couple of my local parks because some of them out here are really bad. Needles, garbage, cracks. They don't maintain them right. I went to an indoor park with scooters. Didn't quite like that, even when they're just being kids. That's the thing, is an indoor park is completely different. When I go to an outdoor park and I'm doing it, they give me my space and things. Indoor park, it's almost like free reign. They're like, I'm paying to scoot, so I'm just gonna scoot and do whatever. And it is what it is. VMOX, you're at an indoor park. I went to the West 49 indoor skate park in Tawasin, and I tried to film, and they gave me trouble. Don't set up your camera. Don't film. If you're gonna do it outside of the park where like the gates and stuff, so that kids don't hit it and all that stuff. So I don't know. That's the thing though, is if you're in an indoor park, you should have somebody really filming you. You shouldn't have it. But I think they need to make like I wanted to make some sort of device that when you're skating, it like films you and your board, like, you know, if somebody's following you. But like you could do like the helmet cam, but it's not really the same as in somebody skating alongside you, you know what I mean? Or like doing like a pan zoom. And you know, you can buy a tripod that's like $2,000 that you can wear a wrist thing, and then it follows you and zooms in and out. But then, you know, if somebody steals that, you're out $2,000. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to film in the indoor park either, but didn't mind that. You know, I shouldn't even say. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother mentioning it. I'm done helping people. If I mention it, I guarantee you, West 49 or the other skate park will do it. So I'm not gonna mention it. Nope. Zip. I'm done. I'm tired of it, man. You know how many times I've helped people in the skateboarding industry, giving them suggestions, giving them ideas, giving them so much feedback for them to use it, benefit, and then in the long run, just basically be like, bye. I don't want nothing to do with you. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna say anything. I just thought of something that they could be doing, but nope, I'm done. I'm not gonna do it. And that's what's funny is like kids still come in and I'm like, dude, check out the World Roundup, check out Braille and stuff because it's skateboarding. All three of my kids scooter, skate, rollerblade, and BMX. I support them in whatever they decide to do, but I teach them the skater way. Exactly, dude. If I had kids, if they wanted a scooter, rollerblade, I'm all for it because I know eventually they're gonna maybe get into skateboarding, and if they don't, it's all good, man. They're still out having, you know, they're exercising, they're having fun, and that's what it's about. That's what skateboarding is about. It's exercise, going out and having fun. And that's what I missed about skateboarding. It's just skating and having fun. You totally lose that when you try to get sidetracked with sponsors and stuff. And the worst thing to do when you're a kid is get sponsored. Sure, it seems really cool and everything, but a fix for the following skater with filming could be those 360 cameras, but they're expensive. The Insta360 one are. Yeah, that's a problem too. Is you're talking big money. Even a GoPro is like $400 or $500, and my GoPro's audio is garbage. I didn't even notice I got a bit of a basher there with some blood. Yummy. Tired. Bro, remember when everybody in the early 2000s was hating on the video kickflip, bro? That was so stupid. There's always fades in skating. Or fads, fades, whatever you want to call it, fads. People hate certain tricks. You're not supposed to skate a certain way or do certain tricks. Like double flips are like super hated, but then they're also like super loved. It's because like a lot of people can't do them, and then they can't visually see the double, so that's why I think a lot of people don't like them. Hate on the only flip trick I landed so far, not counting old school kickflips. Hating on the varial kickflips. Varials are dope. I like varial heels though. They feel better down like a set or something where you're just going for the double varial heel. But yeah, no, I like the varial heel better. It feels better. People are gonna hate on anything, dude. You could freaking do a 900 down a 12 stair or the Lionel, the 20 stair Lionel, and people would hate it. You do a fun flip down the Lionel and then people would hate it. You do like a kickflip Indy McTwist down the El Toro and people would hate it. Come on, bro. And then I could just like fall down the El Toro, just sloppy, just and people are like, that was the best. Oh, I'm tired. Feel it. I remember when someone did the 1080 and no one cared to. Sometimes that stuff is weird. Exactly, bro. Dude, I do triple kickflips sometimes at parks, and like some people won't even care. And then maybe one or two people would just be like, that, like, I've never ever seen a triple kickflip in real life, yet alone anybody do it like in person, like, you know what I mean? So like some people are just like blown away from it, and then others just like big deal. It's a triple kickflip. But like back in the day, the only ones that were known for doing triple kickflips were who? Daewon Swong and Rodney Mullen. Who else does triple kickflips? I know Andy Sherrod did one off of like a kicker. That's about it. But if you can do triple kickflips, you can do them down everything and anything. And there's some other skaters that do them too, but they're not. I think they're like known. Like I think one's like Flo for Powell, but they're not really blown up. I guess I don't know. People think you were a poser if you did walk the dog. Well, then I guess Andy Anderson, Mike Osterman, Rodney Mullen, all those guys are posers. Well, look, I'm a poser because I'm doing walk the dog. Very, very sloppy. That's a poser walk. I'll do the other one. That's such a weird dog. I can see where freestyle respects that trick because it does take balance and foot work and stuff. Freestyle is all about footwork. Fancy footwork. It's all about jealousy, money, and greed. Boom! You hit that one right on the nail. Sorry if I scared you there. You're a poser when you show up with a brand new shoes to a park too. I couldn't care less. Right? I can only constantly do triple kickflips and triple heel flips. I can't land a single heel flip or double, just only triple. Dang. But that's the thing though, is like what looks better down a set? A triple kickflip or a really nice slow motion kickflip that you can actually visually see. And that's where like skateboarding, it's kind of hit and miss because if you do like a fast slow motion kickflip down on like a set and you catch it and float, it looks really good. Or if you're doing like a really fast triple flip, catching and landing, it's not visually the same to some skaters. It's like an art piece visually. To some of them, it's not visually appealing, where to others it is, I guess. It all depends. See, to me, as long as the trick is filmed and done properly, and you do it in certain slow motion and stuff, you can make anything look phenomenal. Look at Brett Novak, man. He's got some of the tricks are just so stupid, but the way he films it makes it look so phenomenal. Like the Andy Anderson one where he's doing the hand thing. It's so stupid and so easy, but it's just the way he films it makes it look so rad and so cool. But it's literally like me just going like this and going. It's like that's almost even maybe a little bit harder. I don't know. But it's just the way that you film it and make it look right. Yeah, Hershin on YouTube just landed a quintuple kickflip on a kicker, but you only see 5 flips in slow motion. Exactly. That's the thing is like people are going to be like, wow, quintuple kickflip, but nobody's going to really care because it's not visually going to look cool unless you do it in slow motion, how it's filmed, how it's done. And if you're going to do a quintuple kickflip, of course you're going to have to do it off a kicker. I don't think there's no human possible way to spin a quintuple flip flat ground unless you're super tall and lanky and skinny. You can just jump 6 feet tall, you know. But like that's the thing is I thought too is like I got triple flips on flat. So if I did a kicker, spun my triple kickflip, but then just let it spin, I could probably do a quadruple quintuple as well, right? And that's like that one guy. I think it's the same guy you're talking about. He hits that like quarter ramp, launch ramp. He does like tray flip, 540 flip, double flips and stuff like that. That's what he does. It's like he just sits there all day flinging off that ramp, flinging off the ramp and just praying and hoping that when this board spins, he lands it. And I've done that too. I actually did this trick at Cloverdale where I normally do my pressure flip or whatever. And I felt just like flinging it, and I got to get this on camera, but I go up and I fling it and I do like a 360 one or something, 360 hard flip. I don't know, but I ended up doing that just by flinging it. Sometimes when you just fling your board, it can do all these really crazy things and you just land on it. It's really cool. Yeah, it's the same guy. Yeah. I haven't really watched any of his other skateboarding other than just him flicking off the ramp. So it makes me wonder if there's other stuff you can do. But that's the thing, dude. If I sat there all day hitting a ramp and flinging my board, eventually, by the grace of luck and skill and whatever else, I'm going to land something crazy. Everybody and anybody will. And that's like when you pick a trick and you do it, you're going to eventually get it, right? It's like Johnny Geiger when he's trying these impossible Rodney Mullen tricks. They're not impossible. No trick's impossible. You just got to keep trying until you get it. And eventually, what does he do? He eventually gets it. You know, like the dolphin flip to me, I thought was impossible and I would never get it. And then now I'm doing it down sets and flat grounds. So that just goes to show you. I feel like a lot of people take advantage of Andy Anderson and its hospitality. He's such a nice, carefree dude, and people want to cash in on it. Dude, finally somebody's calling it out. I tried to call it out that Braille was like, whoosh, Andy, make me my money. Because like I don't know any of the insight with Andy, Braille, Powell, NKA, and all that stuff. But before he got sponsored by Powell, before my old YouTube got deleted, I always told Andy, dude, and I told all the local guys around here, we need to work together. We need to use our channels, collab. Let's be like Braille Revive, and we'll be like a huge skateboarding community / industry in Canada. The Braille, or the Canadian version of Braille, and because Braille's like American and they've dominated the skateboarding industry with all their people. Like every rider has a YouTube channel, and like out here we have nothing that's Canadian big. I'm trying and I'm doing it all on my own, and then everybody else just kind of does their own thing. Like Andy Anderson, if we worked together, we could have made something huge, but he goes off and goes to the States and does it with NKA, which I don't know. Did NKA ever pay Andy to do the videos? Or I don't know. Like, what was the whole situation on that? Did Braille pay Andy? Because they definitely made money off of it. And the crazy thing too is Andy has his own YouTube channel. Why didn't Braille or NKA or any of these other people promote Andy's YouTube channel so that he can actually grow and gain exposure as well as benefit and make some of that YouTube money? And he's not even monetized yet. He's only got like, I think 400 subscribers or something. He's got a couple of videos, but his channel's been around since 9 years, since the beginning of YouTube. And that's the thing, is that if Andy, even myself, when YouTube first started, I created a skateboarding channel and posted a video, but I didn't think that anything would happen. So I just stopped. But Braille, they just kept with it, and look at where they are today, where if Andy and myself did that, we would be huge. So we're way behind the ball, and we got a lot of catch up to do. But if we're not going to work together, collab, or anything, it's not going to work. And like you said, Braille also takes like $5K for any kind of brand promotions. I wonder if he gets on for free or not. That's what I'm wondering too, because like Heart, Mind, Soul, if they contacted Braille to be like, hey, can you do a Heart, Mind, Soul unboxing or like a test, they'd be like $5,000. The Punisher, all the Punisher videos they did, each video costed like 5 G's. It's so crazy. Andy is super nice, and I don't know the whole situation. Was Braille paying him? Was he just doing it for free? I hope he wasn't doing it for free, because Braille is making like $3,000 to $5,000 off every video they do. And because of Andy, they even got, it kind of blew him up even more. Andy definitely helped him out. NKA too with Andy. I know they're kind of helping him out too, but Andy could just do it all on his own, right? He doesn't need Braille or NKA giving him exposure or helping promote him. He's got a huge following on Instagram. He just needs the YouTube help. And, that doesn't take long. You just get a couple of people to do a couple shout outs. But like I said, Braille, if Braille won't ever want to do anything with me unless it like costs money or do anything, it's crazy. No, Andy is super nice. It sucks. It's just the way the skateboarding industry is, man. The World Roundup wanted me to do their whole YouTube channel for free. They wanted me to film every skater, edit the videos, do absolutely everything for free. And all I asked for was for 10% ad revenue back out of the company. And they said no. And I said, you know what? I won't be greedy. Give me 1%. And they wouldn't even give me 1% because they thought that because I told them and informed that YouTube, if you monetize your channel and depending on what you do and how you do it, I told them, the World Roundup freestyle could be like Braille. You could be making $10 a day or like $1 to $10 a day. Or you could be like Braille and making like $3,000 to $5,000 a day. And I was honest with them and being nice and honest and told them this. And as soon as they like money lit up in their eyes, they're just like, oh yeah, no, we don't want anything to do with you. We're all going to do our own and stuff. And then now it's like, we didn't do it to monetize or make money. But then they mentioned it too. It's kind of funny. Because wasn't about the monetization of money, they would have never cut me out of it. They would have kept me involved. And if I never told them about the monetization and making money, I would have just still been doing it. That just shows you nice guys do finish last and they do get taken advantage of. Because there was a skateboarding demo at a school and Andy was there. I think Mike was there. No, Mike wasn't there. It was Ryan Bernelson, another freestyle skater that's pro, Ryan. So Andy, Ryan, and stuff, we were doing a skateboard demo at a school, and they called me up because somebody else didn't make it or couldn't make it. So they asked if I could fill in for them and skate, and I said sure. And I did it for free. I drove like an hour out of my way, did all this stuff. And then later when we're leaving, I find out that everybody else is getting paid but me. And I was like, wow, what a slap in the face. I was like, that would have been nice to know that everyone else was getting paid but me. But so that just shows you, like, I learned now, like, always like ask and like say like, I expect something or anything. Because like I've noticed anybody else that I've asked for help or anything, it's always like how much or what do I get in return. But then everybody else is kind of like, oh, yo, I'm building a park or I'm doing this. Can you come film a video or can you promote it or can you help build or can you help do this? And like I had people ask me to go judge an event and then do it for free, not even offer me like $20 for gas or food or anything. But then yet they pay like some other guy like $1,000 to sit there and talk on the mic, and then he's promoting saying, I'm doing it for the goodness of the skateboarding, but I'm getting paid $1,000. Yes. Must be nice. Must be nice to make everyone think that you're doing it for the goodness of something, but then you're getting paid to do it. If I was getting paid to show up at the events and whatever, then yeah, I'd be like, goodness of my heart. Doing it. I'm volunteering. A lot of people are scam artists, bro. Even when I was doing sticker trades, I had people scam me for stickers, which is a joke. Yeah, the World Roundup paid Braille to do their stupid contest this year, and it didn't even turn out as well as they thought it was going to. I just find it funny that I'm the only person that got banned, and they said that I was a threat to my own safety and other people's safety, but the contest is online. Grinder Rail, it's sad. All they care about is how many subscribers you have so that they can push their merch. It doesn't matter about skill, technique, or nothing. I agree. And a lot of the new videos that they're doing, like the mountain boarding and stuff like that, it's all paid, man. It's not to promote the industry or a brand or a product or anything. It's just to make money, man. If Braille made a video saying, go check out Community Board Shop, learn how to skateboard and stuff like that, and I didn't have to pay him, then I would shut up. I would straight up zip up and be like, okay, everything I just said was just obviously, they called me out on my bull, but they would never do that. A big channel isn't going to help smaller channels. Bigger channels only work with bigger channels to help themselves. They only work with others to benefit them. NKA, Braille. Why did they work with Andy Anderson? Because it benefited them. They wouldn't work with Chadd Sinclair because it wouldn't benefit them. It just makes sense. It's just how it works. And that's why I got respect for Mr. Beast, because right now, if you got under 100,000 subscribers, he's trying to help promote and build small YouTubers. And that's what we need, is bigger guys helping other guys. And that's why I respect Andy Samberg, because he was just a regular guy like me trying to do YouTube videos, ended up getting noticed. And now he's like in movies. He's a celebrity. He's a multimillionaire. He's made it. He got the heck off YouTube. But yeah, you got multimillionaires like Jack Black that are getting onto YouTube, and he doesn't need to be on YouTube. It's just so weird to me. Create your own Jack Black website or something. He probably already does. Probably has all his videos backed up on a Jack Black tube too, just like Ellen DeGeneres does on her show, but she's on YouTube. It's all about money, greed, power, and always being relevant in the limelight, being controlling everything. You think a lot of these celebrities really need to be on YouTube? No, it's just another way to take away from smaller people. It's kind of funny that a lot of skate brands now are trying to get on YouTube too. It's all good, but things are just going to have to totally change. Yeah, the live stream World Roundup stream was terrible. Such a bad internet connection and such. It's because they had so much going on. They had 3 or 4 people judging the skateboarding. All they needed was one or a bunch of guys on one, and then the stream. When you have so much going on, that's why it lagged out. It was horrible. I didn't even bother watching it, and it didn't even seem like they did it right either. And everyone got like the opportunity to film like a 2-minute video and just skate and do as many tricks as you want. So it's like I can have like 10,000 tries to get my perfect run, and that's like, I don't know. It would have been different if they like went to every skater and was like, okay, this is live. You got 2 minutes like this. And I'm like, okay, Chadd, it's you're up. And I'm like, all right. And like, okay, starting now, 2 minutes. And I'm like, all right, 2 minutes starting now. Like, oh no, I screwed up. And then I got like still like, a minute and 40 seconds to do my run. And then that way, if I actually screw up, it's actually legit. It's not like I sat there doing it like 40,000 times to get it perfect. Because anybody could sit there and do something over and over and over and over and over again until you get it. Look at those dude perfects with those basketball shots and the ping pongs and all that stuff. And that's the thing I tell kids too. When you watch skateboarding, kids doing big, like these pro skaters doing sets and stuff, they just don't go and go, all right, I'm going to go kickflip, backflip this 12-star handrail and just kickflip, backflip down the 12-star first try. No, some of those skaters go back years. They go back multiple times. They've spent years just trying to do that one freaking trick down that set and that rail. They might go back like 8 times. They might go back 50 times, but they'll go back and just do it over and over again until they land it. And the clip that you're going to see is them landing it, not them failing and bailing 1,000 times and going back constantly. They're just starting to, though, which is respectable. I'd love to join your team, but you wouldn't even have to pay me, dog. Absolutely 100% free. Well, that's the thing is like with YouTube is that if you get monetized and you blow up and you work together, YouTube pays you technically, so you don't even need to make money. It's if you're selling products and stuff, then there should be a percentage or a commission back. And bro, Andy got screwed if he wasn't getting paid or anything because he was promoting big time and probably didn't get any percentage of the sales. I got a call coming in. Quebec. Hello?
Open source PBX.
The frick? They called me and just said, goodbye. Thank you for trying blah, blah, blah DDX or something. I don't know. It's probably Dave Smith, Mr. Smith. If you guys want free stickers, go to Punisher Skateboards and get free stickers. Screw Punisher, bro. Let's get them to... Everybody make videos promoting Punisher to get free stickers. The only thing that's good about Punisher is you can get free stickers, and it costs them money to produce the stickers. It costs them money to ship the stickers, and they don't benefit from it at all if you don't post the stickers or share it. So just keep sending them requests for stickers. And that's why I'm sure Smith has signed up my phone to a couple telemarketers because it's all coming from Pennsylvania and New York, and that's where Punisher's based out of. It's funny. I'll grind a rail. I'll pull out a rail. May was agreeing to be sponsored with Darkstar and then them immediately dropping me. That's harsh, dude. Yeah, the dude perfect stuff is so fake. I mean, given 100 or 1,000 tries, I'd make those shots too. I suck at basketball. Right? Give me fucking 100 tries or whatever. By luck, eventually you're going to make something. And that's like skateboarding too. And that's where Braille's a little cool because they'll actually film them skating and I stop and then they show them landing. And that's why I like the live stream because you can kind of see where the consistency is. But if you're just out filming a video, you can just, sit there all day trying to do like a triple kick flip down like a free block or something. And oh yeah, look at what I did first try, but really it's 1,000 tries later. I got a rail back there. I don't know if I have enough room to skate the rail, bro. Oh, this thing was $20 from Lordco. It was a steal. I was like 14 when I bought it. I wish I had money. I would have bought them all off Lordco. Yeah, it was kind of weird that Andy was with Braille and NKA for so long. I thought like he was like sponsored by them or something, but no. It was just a benefit. Okay, if you want to talk about cloud chasing, people say I cloud chase. The definition of cloud chasing is when you hang around with somebody that's more famous than you to gain views and to gain fame off of them. So if anything, NKA was cloud chasing Andy Anderson. Braille was cloud chasing Andy Anderson because they hang around with somebody that's more blown up, more relevant, more famous to gain off of them. That's cloud chasing. That's the definition of cloud chasing, and nobody really knows that. Chadd and Bella Delphine, I would. I just want to skate and make videos. I never cared about the business side of it. I agree too until I got sponsored and then it ruined it. Because like when I got sponsored, I didn't know anything about it, but then everybody treated me differently because of my sponsor. See, if I was sponsored by Paulo Peralta, everyone was probably going to be like, yeah. But then since I was with Punisher, everyone gave me hate. I'd like show up to skate parks and I had like kids like talking smack about me behind my back. I had people within the industry that I looked up to and respected that were older than me talking smack about me, dissing me on the board and everything. So Element didn't even put me in their video because I was sponsored by Punisher. Yeah, maybe you just stay with them or something like at the same house. I don't know. There must have been more going on, but I don't know. If Andy wasn't getting paid or anything, he definitely got the shitty end of the stick on that one. And that makes me wonder if that's why he's starting his own YouTube channel now, because he realized that they were making big money off of him. And they weren't even promoting his channel. On any of the NKA videos or YouTube, do you see them promoting Andy's YouTube? And by the way, there's a fake Andy Anderson on YouTube as well. Somebody's using his videos to make money. Yeah, look it up. There's somebody using Andy's image and everything. Hit them with a stunner. There's not much room because of the bikes and stuff. Usually I have the whole thing, but... And that's like when Rick McCrank was involved with Viceline and the freestyle. The freestyle roundup made sure that he placed to the finals so that Viceline could be there filming every day to keep them involved to get more promoting and more media exposure for the World Roundup. Had nothing to do with Rick McCrank and how good he was at skating freestyle. Had nothing to do with that at all. And some of the runs he didn't even land a trick. Some of them he did, but some of them he didn't. Oh, I heard the paddleboard crack. I heard it crack on that lip. Gnarly. I heard it crack on that lip slide. Did you hear that snacking cracking? That was not my back this time. It was a board. I'm pretty disappointed about this flight board, to be honest. First time skating a rail, and it's like... It's such a tiny bit of the rail, and I'm still doing it. That's awesome. I love it. Bro, for the people who are talking smack on your back, bro, challenge them to a game of skate. Right? I honestly don't like playing games of skate. I don't know. I used to when I was younger, but I don't know. Because everyone's different. Everyone's got their own tricks and their skill set and stuff, so. Because, like, I don't know. It's just everyone's different, right? It was funny that I challenged Dave Smith to a game of skate online and he didn't even respond. Yeah, There's not much run up to skate the rail in here right now, man. I like to do the rail too. Do some hippie jumps. Do some hippies. Alright, it's almost time for me to go. Do a hippie jump. I love hippie jumps, bro. I got one over a table at the roundup so big. I got a picture of it, it was set out. What's cool is you can do like hippie heel clicker, hippie 180, hippie 360. There's barely any room in this shit. Especially with all that in here. Maybe I can do it that way. Be better. Want me to go live when I get home? Get a hippie. Hippie. Such a small little area. I love hippie jumps. You can do so many different combinations with hippie jumps. Almost got 4. The primo heel kicker. It's funny because the Braille guys definitely know who I am. They watch my stuff, and they'll never mention me by name and stuff. I even commented in one of their live stream, and I kept spamming them like, "Yo, I know Andy personally. Tell him I say hi. Tell him I say hi. Tell him I say hi. Tell him I say hi." And eventually, Gabe read my comment. Was like, "Chadd loves something." I forget what it was. I got on camera. I was gonna make a video of it and laugh about it. See, they do read my stuff, but they don't want to give anybody else free promotion. That's all it is you won't mention the full name. Same with Potter, because they don't want to have people check out what's going on the other end of the side. Rather keep it all silent. Just smart. I don't care. Potter, Gabe, Cairo, all those guys. If you can't beat them or you can't join them, just fight them or whatever, you know? That's the way I look at it. And when it comes to like the World Roundup, I already said I'll do anything and everything to make it right, but nope. I even offered to spend like $2,000 out of my own pocket and put on like some private event for all the freestyle skaters and do some sort of like give back thing, and no, we're good. We don't need you. We don't want you involved. I like that little freestyle combo. That always feels so nice to do it. When you pop up into primo, you do that body burial, and then you do that little burial flip out. I didn't get there, but it's in primo, so I mean, it still counts. It still counts. That hospital flip. I love those tricks. Hospital. I love it fakey when you do the big swing with it. Like that. First try. First try. Eat your heart out, Cairo. First try. That was cool. I enjoy watching the Braille stuff, but I guess they are very protective of the channel and brand. Would make sense to me. They are, but they aren't. If there's a lot of things that I could say that they're doing wrong and that they can improve on. But they're obviously wanting to clickbait and do all that kind of stuff. They're like a skateboard channel dedicating to teaching kids on learning how to skateboard, but none of them wear any pads or helmet safety at all. And then the stuff they do is just very dangerous sometimes, like lighting a fire in their parking lot. Like I had an 8-year-old kid come in here and I mentioned Braille, and he's just like, "Did you see that video where Cairo lit the parking lot on fire?" And I was just like, "Wow, you're awesome, little dude. You made my day, bro." I was like, "That's all I preach, man. That they should be wearing helmets. They shouldn't be lighting fires and doing that. They didn't even have a fire extinguisher. Like, at least do some safety precautions, for God's sake." Hey, come on. You got like 9-year-olds and 8-year-olds watching your channel. You don't think they're gonna go grab a gasoline thing out of their dad's shed and go light their front yard on fire to go try to do a skate trip like Cairo? I want to be like Braille and famous, and I'll light my skateboard shop on fire and do some tricks, because that's totally safe and cool. Fully monetized by YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for monetizing and promoting dangerous and harmful content. That's something I love too about YouTube, is that you can promote a video of somebody like lighting a piece of paper on fire, and they'll delete it and say it's harmful. But then you got Cairo like lighting his whole freaking parking lot on fire, and it's fully monetized. It's good. I got those popper heels. I love those when they flick up. Ah! And they float up to your feet. I love that. So the flight board's good, but other than the cracking, I got those hospitals down, bro. None of your haters go into your live stream. I know, I wonder why that is. I just think that they just feel like they're probably going to get out-hated or out-trolled. And that's the thing, is I've been pretty lenient when it comes to Potter and Braille and all that stuff. I can be pretty ruthless, man. Like hardcore. Like, people look at me as some like nerdy guy with glasses and long hair. There's a reason why, you know? They don't expect or suspect you of doing it, you know? And then you catch them off guard and they're like, "Whoa, smoke." I love those heel flips. Just stomp! Stomp down. See if I can get another one of those fakey hospital big spins. Alpha flips, fakey alpha flip. Oh, that one I didn't get. The other one I did really nice. Maybe when I get home, I'll do a live stream saying, "Welcome Potter haters," or "Welcome Fetty Potter haters," or "Welcome haters." I'll take one out of the Fetty Potter page. "Welcome haters." And as soon as a hater shows up and starts messaging, block, 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 block. But I'm not going to block. I'm going to engage. We're going to engage the haters. We're going to educate them and inform them on the situation at hand, because others are just silent about it. They don't want to speak about it. Even Potter himself is just kind of like, "You want to know what happened? You really want to know what happened? Yo, you honestly want to know what happened? I'm going to tell you right now exactly what happened. Talk to my lawyer." That's how it went. Mr. Potter is like an Epstein. Nightmare flip. All right, we'll do a nightmare flip before I go. And then maybe when I get home, I'll do a live stream for the haters. See if anybody comes in. Betty says the haters are welcome, but then he blocks the haters. I'll just throw that right there. Nightmare flip, eh? Let's see here. Nightmare flip. First try. Okay. I'm going to give it all I got. First try. Gotta remember to give it that extra oomph, because it's a bigger board with bigger wheels. I should have it. Yeah! First try! That's right! First try. I want to talk to the lawyer for. I just background checked you. The fuck? I want to talk to a lawyer. Right? I actually asked for Fetty's lawyer's information because I wanted to talk to his lawyer and film it, but nope, didn't provide that. And Potter actually messaged me saying, "Yo, what's up?" And then he blocked me. Messages me and then blocks me. Get real, bro. See if I can do another one. Another nightmare flip this way. First try again. Come on. Like the stream. Like the stream. Nightmare flip, which is a varial double flip. Oh, almost a primo. Overflip. Too much oomph. That was like a varial boom, double, boom. It was like almost a triple. What would be a triple nightmare flip? A nightmare flip's double, but what would be a triple? The hell flip? The nightmare from hell? I don't know. But he is a puss. He is, bro. He blocks me and then he talks crap about me on his stream. He blocks me and then he's just like, if that guy came up to me tomorrow, he'd be like, I love you. Nah, bro. I probably make love to you with my skateboard. That's about it. What board to get next? No, I haven't. Do you have any suggestions? See, like, I want to get sponsored by Powell, but I don't think that will happen. They already got a Canadian Andy Anderson. So the next best bet for me is, I have no idea. I want to get on Protest, which is a local team, but I don't think that will ever happen. Frightmare flip. And that's the triple. I want to land on that this way, though. That's it. I thought a frightmare is where you do the double varial, but then you do a body spin. So like a body varial. Yeah, a frightmare flip when you do a double kickflip varial and then you do a body spin. I've landed one of those. Almost impact, decent. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I know. I got the best brand right here. We'll skate this. There we go. I'm pro for stereo. We'll skate these. Probably break on first attempt. I don't want to hurt my ankle. That's the thing. Skate faulty garbage, you're gonna hurt yourself. Try Santa Cruz and their FX boards. I have Santa Cruz Ever Slick now, and I like it a lot. I enjoy watching Hippie Mike's videos. I do too. I wish I could get involved more with Hippie Mike, but he's kind of doing his own thing. It's all good. Or I wish Hippie Mike was more involved with me. I'm involved with this. It'd be beautiful. There's tons of potential. Tons of potential. All right, let's try the Frightmare double nightmare flip with body varial. Oh, that was it. Yeah, dude. Like I said, man, I'm rusty, but I can still bust some stuff out. Consistency isn't what it used to be, but yeah, Hippie Mike videos I like them because they're just to the point. They're just bang, 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 bang. One of my dreams was to get sponsored by Protest and be on Hippie Mike's team and just skate and film every day. That would be like so awesome just to go out and skate and film every single day. But no. I like doing that trick that way. Andy does it fast, but I like to go like this. And then like it. Because when people are just watching, you're like, what the F is this kid doing? He's got like his leg out and then whoop. It's just funny because you're just like like imagine seeing somebody do that down the street or down at the park. Hey guys, how's it going? Just leg way out there. It's kind of like the dog piss 180. But yeah, you're supposed to like do it one way and then the other. So you just go like 1 foot, spin, 1 foot, spin. The back way, which is ridiculously hard. Or you could try to redo it that way. Which is like a monster walk, 1 foot monster walk, I guess. I don't even think anybody's really done that, to be honest. 1 foot monster walk. Andy's kind of got him, but he does them a different way. So I'd be like 1 foot, 1 foot slide, 1 foot slide, but That's hard. Do a trick on one of the Punisher boards. I actually snapped one of my Punisher boards. I got the complete setup. Earlier I did a coconut board in here, which was really cool, yeah. I got one pretty solid. I'll try another one. That was almost it. Oh, a little sloppy, but I got it. COVID flip. The COVID flip. Fakie under heel. Rodney Mullen trick. Oh! Just busting it out, bro. What's your favorite skater? I like Tom Penny, Mark Gonzalez. I like Ali Boulala. He was dope. Ali Boulala. Chad Muska, obviously. Jamie Thomas. You know. Rick McCrank was good. A little sketch, but I got it anyways. Ground's so slippery for puddles. Let's try that Frightmare flip again. Oh, that was gonna be it. Double vario with the body spin. Chris Cole, Rodney, GF. Oh yeah, Rodney Mullen, Dave Song. Totally forgot about GF Raleigh, dude. GF Raleigh back in the day just shredded it, man. Still does. GF was one of my, definitely one of my role models and idols for a while. I used to like have the same look as him. I did big stuff back in the day like him too. Or not like him, but like I tried to when I was younger. I got like a video somewhere of it, but who else was there? Tons of different people. Oh, you know, Chris Haslam. I met him before he even got sponsored and famous and stuff when he was filming for his video. I'm tired. Let's try a unworked 360 flip and then I'm gonna go. Almost. With a double flip, that would have been sick. That's like one of those tricks I want to get on like a bank or down like a nice set. Because it probably looks so cool. But it's like, you need to get it perfect. Oh, that was it. Yeah, and I'm doing that with underfoot, so you're like underwards. Under. Oh, sweaty. Nice. Doing what?
Moving big pallets of tile and rubber gloves and everything. Bringing it to the apartment building.
Say hi to the live stream.
Hi guys.
I keep overflipping it. That's my sister Ashley, by the way.
Buy one.
ASHALEY, where I'm CHADD or CHA double D. Got those double D's.
Huh? What are you up to?
Oh, just kidding. I'm gonna end it. So,
You should bring them. What you say?
yeah, go ahead. Grab her.
Say, I'm making you sit on it. Oh, she has cherries all over.
It's okay.
Okay, I'll do
It's
it.
fine. Should I bring her dog in? Darkwood exists? No idea, man. Neon Wilson, heel flips are sick. Yeah, dude. Got some crazy heel flips for sure. I got some pretty gnarly heels down some stuff too when I get them. I just haven't gone out and skated straight or done anything big because I just don't want to hurt myself and go to the hospital and all that shit, you know? Oh, that was it. The Unword 360. Didn't some dude hit on your sis on stream? Yeah. That's why I told her to say hi, just in case he's watching. Ah! Oh, that would be nice. Oh! I got it. I got it. I did it. I did it. 360 underflip foot, under whatever you want to call it. Holy smokes. You got this. I stomped it. I'm sick. Lost my balance on it. I'll try to do it that way. Try to do it that way once. Get it once more. Found it twice. Oh, that was it. It's such a weird trick because you're literally, the way you're doing it, you gotta put all your weight on that back foot, and then you're putting that front foot underneath, like this, and then you're scooping with that front foot. That's why it's so hard. I don't know, man. He's just been living paycheck by paycheck. His phone got disconnected. I saw him on the street the other day, looking pretty grisly. If you ask me, he's got like a big beard and everything now. I yelled at him, but I don't think he recognized that it was me because I was driving a different vehicle. I don't know, man. I've been worried about Chris and all that, but he's kind of doing his own thing right now. And whenever we've kind of skated or filmed, just, I don't know. It's kind of iffy. I'm always on point and he's kind of all over the place, so I kind of got over filming with him, to be honest. You're trying to land something and you're putting your dedication in landing a trick, and the camera guy's not even filming it properly, so. Oh, that was it. And I don't know, I've given Chris opportunities and stuff, but he just he's all over. It's kind of like Andreas. He wanted to be on Punisher with me and go travel and stuff, but he didn't want to do anything. He just wanted to instantly be on. And you got to work your way up, bro. That was good. That was good. That was a clean one. That was cleaner than the first one. That was sick. Oh, and here comes my niece. You're going to be like your niece. Yeah. Hi.
What did you say?
Look at you.
Sit.
What the heck are you
I
covering?
love you. I love you. Hey, I love you. I love you.
Did you hear her? She was like, I tried to say I love you too. Now goes,
She knows how to sit pretty, lay down. She knows how to kind of sit
Making
down.
a mess in my skate shop.
What's that?
Yes, you are. You big, beautiful baby, you.
She has
Yeah.
cherry juice all over. Hey.
Huh?
What's that?
wish she got over.
Cherry
A hater made a vid about me. I'm famous now. Dude, really? A hater made a vid about you? I've been waiting for haters to make vids about me, but they don't.
Hold on.
'Cause then they know I'm going to make a video about them.
Sit pretty.
I got
No. Sit.
Hey.
Sit pretty. Sit pretty.
Oh,
Sit pretty. Good girl.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. No, I love you. I love you.
You hear that?
That's your piece of, that's your cheese.
My dog does that too. It's awesome.
That's a cheese.
Yeah? Oh.
She hides it.
She hides her cheese.
That's
Yeah.
the thing
What
she
the heck is
hides.
she covered in?
Cherry juice.
Cherry juice.
She was playing with the puppy.
She had fun with some cherries, eh?
Come here. Those are the best puppies ever. Yes, they are.
See, she won't let it go. It's a like baby.
You know, you miss me. You know?
This is Medusa. My sister's baby.
Oh, what's this?
Chomper's at home. I gotta start bringing Chomper in.
You gotta put your cheese down. Put your cheese down.
Oof.
Medusa,
Yeah, so I've been thinking about cutting my hair.
drop it. Medusa, drop. Medusa, drop. She's like, no, that's my cheese.
You want to make sure girls don't like you? Grow your hair out.
Drop it. Medusa.
Girls don't like long hair. I don't know why.
See?
It's like 1 out of like 100 girls that actually like a dude with long hair. But a lot of them don't.
She won't drop it, but
Oh, you don't want to drop it for the toy? He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute.
see, she wants to do both.
She looks funny with all the jam all over her. Yeah, she almost does look like Scooby Doo. Like Scoob.
See?
Oh. Medusa.
Hey, don't hide it back there.
Come here.
Yeah. Go hide it somewhere else. Look, she,
Oh, you double grab it. You're so cute. You go go get it. He's so funny.
Take her cheese away from
She's so funny. She's already got something in her mouth and she's trying to pick that up at the same time.
Medusa, come here.
What a cutie.
Drop it.
Has a bone in her mouth and she's trying to pick up the toy at the same
Drop.
time.
Good girl.
Dogs are funny. I love them.
Just catch it.
Nope, didn't want that.
She wants a cheese.
Hey. No, she wants the cheese. Sit. Good girl. Woo. Go get it. Bring it here.
She's really tired.
Bring it here.
Wants you to-
Oh yeah, she's already tired.
Hey.
So, you have her out of the park today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she wants the cheese.
Yeah, she wants the cheese. She wants the cheese.
Sit.
I don't blame the dog.
Sit.
Dog
pretty.
knows what's good.
Sit, right? Sit pretty.
She's like, I want the cheese. See?
No, sit pretty. No.
Your dog is going to unmask the mystery about who Chadd Sinclair is. Uh-oh. Chomper's gonna show the real Chadd.
She'll hide it. Just let her hide it.
She's there behind your cheese. Come here.
Just right.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
tired.
You're so tired. She's so tired.
Yeah, Jeff brings me to work.
Good girl.
Work at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then she goes play.
Love dogs. Dogs are like the best pets. Yeah.
Hi, baby. Look how happy.
Oh, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. It's already 5:20. I was supposed to leave at 5. But that's okay. We stayed a little extra longer.
She's gonna hide it.
She's hiding the cheese.
Just let her do it.
Of course, she's gonna hide the cheese.
She's so cute when she hides the cheese.
So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in.
Just let her.
Really appreciate it. We're gonna try to keep building this channel. It's kind of hard for me to do live streams, I guess, because I just don't know what to really do live. Just kind of winging it.
Nice meeting you all.
Oh. Long hair always sheds.
Look that way, right, look that.
All right.
She's gonna hide it.
Just gonna hide it.
She's looking for a place that mommy and daddy
Gas.
can't find it.
Oh, she's looking for a place to hide her cheese bone.
Yeah,
That's funny.
she goes and hides it, and then she'll like put it like do her nose thing, and then she'll sit there. Hey, Medusa, look at this.
So I'll probably go live when I get home. Talk with y'all for a little bit,
Hide it.
and then I don't know, maybe play some Fortnite.
Hide it.
See how it goes. Later, VMox. Later, Deanster. All right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, she'll go into the bed.
She's coming down over here. Medusa. Little
She'll.
puppy.
Oh wait. Oh no.
She's trying to hide her cheese bone somewhere. All right, well, I'm out of here, guys. You know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. I'll be live again. Not too sure what time, but stay tuned and do some more skate tricks and just chat and have some fun. Peace out, everyone. One love, skateboarding.
She's so tired. Yeah, she'll go.